Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for the week of February the 19th. So, we're going to start with the general energy for the week. Okay, just like Leo, you have the 10th house. For some reason, I'm not getting exactly the same energy, but it is about reaping the rewards of what we have sown in the past. It is putting also your career, your status, your situation in life in general, and also your reputation at stake. Not necessarily in a bad sense, of course. Questions regarding your position, the workplace could also be important here, and there's something about timing also. And for some of you, it can also be, and I've said that for Leo also, it can also show an issue, an unconscious issue for some, and not necessarily, regarding a father figure that needs to be resolved. And there is an element also of truth. It is a time also when things can be revealed, that a time for hidden truths to come out. The challenge. Okay, the initial obstacle. So it's the cards are in French here, not those, but those. And it might challenge you to know: should I persevere? Is it worth it? You might be considering several options, and I will tell you, as I'm telling everyone else at the moment, if your options aren't true to yourself, aren't true to your heart, then you might have to reconsider. You could be with people around you. There could be a misunderstanding with people around you, or an impossibility to communicate, or for your voice to be heard, their voice to be heard. And what it's telling you is that if there is a misunderstanding and that doesn't seem to find a resolution, it means that it is not the right place or the right time for you. Others could be getting some kind of support during this time. And it's also telling you that if you're working on something, whatever it may be, in any area of your life, if you are centered, aligned with yourself, it might take time, but you will get there. And you should know, you will know whether it's worth it or not. Because the thing is, in some areas, you may be telling yourself lies. I don't know. For instance, well, I like this, I like what I'm doing. I know it has nothing to do with what I love, who I am, but I enjoy it, and when in reality you don't. When you look inside yourself, it is not right for you. And that is the message of this card, I think. What's the positive outcome? Arcana 18, in the air. And when this card comes up as a positive outcome, it's saying that something that was hidden or something that you didn't know is going to come out in the light. So perhaps you were lacking information about something, or you couldn't move forward because there were too many things that remained in the dark. Now, it doesn't say that you're going to know everything about everything, but enough to move forward. And whatever that is, it should be positive for you. It can also indicate the possibility of traveling somewhere and with a beneficial outcome for you. What else do we have? The card 35, which is about betrayal. So you have the opportunity at the current moment to work on this wound, but it's not as much about wounds inflicted by others as it is about the wounds, the betrayal you are inflicting yourself by not being in your truth, by not as I said before, yes, by sometimes lying to yourself or persevering in areas that are not right for you. So if it comes here, it means that you're going to put an end to that sort of behavior. And what else do we have? Beautiful. We have a card of chance and a card of grace, falling in love and grace. Now, it doesn't mean that everybody, that every Sagittarius is going to fall in love. It's mainly, first and foremost, about falling in love with oneself, with giving oneself the love we deserve, the respect we deserve. For some, there may be something unexpected happening that is going to bring you intense pleasure and satisfaction, a drastic change that you didn't see coming, or something very important that you didn't see coming, and that is going to bring you a lot of joy, and that's going to change your life for the better. And of course, it may be about love, but as I said, it can merely be, and that's not, I don't see why I'm actually using the word merely, because it is very important. It may mean that you are at last giving yourself what you deserve. And it's not only about pampering yourself, okay? It's about doing the things that you love, and about not giving in to things, people, situations that are wearing you down, that are hurting you, or that work against you. It may be also about your own behaviours. Some of you, I don't know, may have a kind of addiction or something like that, and it's you're harming yourself through that. Of course, this is an extreme example, and hopefully not many of you. For you, I'm not judging, of course, and you're going to move out of whatever you're doing that is hurting you. So, a little Celtic cross now to have some more info. Sagittarius. So there is something quite similar to what Leo's had, which is not surprising because we are in the element of fire. Okay. Very nice. So we have the Knight of Swords. And this Knight of Swords is, I love this card because there's a light that you can see on his sword is a bit like a pentacle, a talisman, not a pentacle, you know, in terms of money, but there's something guiding you from above. And even though you may have been in a situation that was not helping you, that was hurting you, you also had to get to that point to find the place from where you could move on. And with this card, there is a lot of action coming for you, and this beautiful divine guidance. So where is it going to lead you towards? We have the Page of Pentacles. So you will be persevering, but where you need to go. At some point you might tell yourself, why didn't I do that before? And there is an element of luck, okay, in the reading. Something might happen by pure chance, or you will believe it is chance, and like you might get started on something that is meaningful to you, and all of a sudden an incredible synchronicity occurs, and that's when the click occurs. Okay, past energies. What do we have for Sagittarius? We have the Six of Wands. So you have accomplished quite a few things in your life, although you may diminish their value, but I think you're going to use the energy or the feelings they created to move towards this new direction. It also shows that you have started giving yourself the means to overcome what is not serving you. But not in every area. And that's what needs to be done. Future energies. What do we have? The future energies for Sagittarius. Eight of Swords. And you see what I was saying, not in every area. And we get the Eight of Swords, which shows that you are still, you're going to work towards removing the last of the blindfold, the other places where you're limiting yourself. And it's about your beliefs, okay? Some of you for some of you, it comes from a very old wound related to a father or a father figure. For a few, it may be a mother figure, but I am getting this fatherly vibe. And there's a part of you that felt you weren't good enough, and you've carried that with you. It could be totally unconscious, of course. And the moment you manage to step out of that belief, everything is going to change even more drastically. So what do we have with, I love it. Okay, we have the World card. So there is some accomplishment coming your way, or at least you're going to give yourself the means, you're going to give yourself the means to reach personal fulfillment in all manners of speaking. And you're going to there's a talent you have that you discarded probably for some time, and you're inspired at the moment to take it up again and give yourself the means to reach the top of the world. It could come by chance again, okay? It could come by chance. But there's a part of you that thinks that it's not enough, okay? And what goes with the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords is the King of Swords. So here we really step into our truth and we cut the cords of whatever is toxic in our life with this king, and we step fully, completely into our truth with a major victory coming your way. For a few of you, you could be dealing with a situation requiring a lawyer or a solicitor. to change something. Okay, your position. So we have the Five of Pentacles. So you're in a place where you are feeling perhaps despondent. You're feeling left out in the cold, used again. But light is dawning on you, and you're understanding something about that. So what do we have around you? And yes, you may be telling yourself, and yet another disappointment. We have the Six of Pentacles. So there could be an offer. You could be receiving something. For some, it could be a significant amount of money. But it's also, it could be, yes, a new unexpected offer that would that could enable you to showcase your talents. Emotions. We have the Hermit. Okay, I like that because what it tells me is that you are gaining the clarity you needed at last. And everything is starting to make sense. And you're ready to end a very old cycle. And what's the outcome? We have the Five of Wands. So you might have to fight your way through, although I don't really see any kind of struggle, real struggle. You could be struggling with yourself. That's a possibility. If there's a situation that requires a solicitor or a lawyer, that could represent what we were talking about. But it's also, for some, maybe you're going to start an activity where there is a lot of competition. But don't worry about that. And for others, it's also simply embracing all your potential. And you know, when you have you've got this ability to do a variety of things that are all very different, and that you use all this to create something different, something unique, and that's going to take you to a very, very different place. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope you have a lovely week, and I will see you very soon.